Good afternoon, this is Providencia again, and today we're going to be making yuca with bacalao with red sauce, okay, tomato sauce kind of like. So I want to show you everything that you need for it, and I'm going to go through this very quickly, so pay close attention. We need salt, extra virgin olive oil, parsley flakes, adobo, white pepper. You could use the black pepper if you have. You're gonna use at least half can of tomato sauce, whichever one you have, whichever brand. I also have here in the back, I don't know if you could see, white onion and red onion, which I will describe that to you a little later. Slice it up. I also have here crushed red tomatoes. I have here red and green peppers in long strips. I got here capers with a little bit of its juice. I got here chopped garlic. I got here chopped onions. I got here sofrito. And I got here, which I don't want to carry because I don't want to spill it, vinegar, white vinegar. I also want to show you, which I hope you can see it because my light is a little crazy, but this is called, bacalao. It's frozen, but I got another pack that's boiling right there. You need to buy something like this to make the bacalao sauce. A pack of bacalao like this. And what it is codfish, and you have to at least boil that at least 3 times because it comes with a lot of salt. It's very salty, and you don't want to like season it up just like that. When you get it, you'll see what I'm saying, that it got the white salt all around, and you want to boil it like, I'm going to show you real quickly because I got it right here. This is the 3rd time I'm boiling this, okay? That's how it looks in the pack. This is codfish. You gotta boil it 3 times, then empty out the water the first time, do it again, empty out. You're trying to take out all the salt from the bacalao, okay? So let's go back to here. And also what I'm gonna make this with is yuca. This is yuca, for in case nobody never seen it. If you don't know what this is, just ask somebody in the supermarket. My son didn't know what this was one time that I had wanted him to go to the supermarket, and I just explained it to him. It's like wax, you see? That's how it feels on the skin. So you gotta peel it off and break it into pieces and boil it. Make sure it's very soft for you to eat it, okay? You could also buy it frozen. I don't really like it frozen. I like it like that I do it myself. And I also have that in the back right there. That's the bacalao is here, and the yuca is boiling in the back, okay? So that's what we're gonna need today to make it. I'm also gonna make this with white rice, so I can show you that you could also make this bacalao sauce with white rice. And it tastes really good with white rice as well with the yuca. But I'm gonna make it both ways. I'm gonna make it with the white rice, and I'm gonna make it with the yuca, and I'm gonna show you how it looks towards the end. So let's get started and let's get down. So I got my yuca boiling in the back, as you could see a little bit, and I shredded my bacalao, as you can see. Depends how you want to do it. You could do it, you could do it in chunks. You could shred it real good. Mine is half and half. Let me get a spoon. Okay. Let me quickly put everything because the pot is hot. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. And then we're gonna add the tomato sauce, about half. I start off with half, but if I feel like I want to add the whole thing, I'll do it. Let's first start off with half. See if we could put the whole can. Yeah. I'm sorry that you can't really see. The light is on the other side today. Next time I'll just... And we're going to also add a little bit of water to that. So I added the whole, I know I said in the beginning I said half a can, but I ended up using the whole thing because it all depends how much bacalao you also have. And it looks like I got a lot, so I used the whole thing and I added half a can of water. If you feel like you want to add a little bit more water to that, you could. Just make sure it gets thick. Oh my goodness, it just splattered all over the place. Now I gotta clean it up. Okay. I'm gonna add onions. Let me add the whole thing. And sofrito. Capers. Chopped garlic. Crushed tomatoes, yes. And this is from a jar, but if you want to add your own, you could. And a little bit of adobo. Don't put too much because I don't know if it's salty enough. So parsley flakes, just a little bit, and white pepper, just a tad. I'm gonna mix this around. Okay. Oh, I wish I had the light. I'm about to switch it. I don't care. Yeah, I'll probably switch it in the next segment. Because that way you can see. Because, you know, it's not fair. I like to make sure my subscribers and viewers see what I'm doing. And like the light be right there on the food. So anyway. Leave this to cook. I mean, even though it's cooked, you know. But for all the flavor can marinate and, you know, do its thing. I will say like maybe 20 to 30 minutes on low heat. Have this cooking, then you taste it. If you feel like you need to add maybe a little salt, add a little salt. I don't want to add too much adobo or too much salt because, you know, I know that the bacalao is already a little salty even though we drained it 3 times. But, you know, just in case. So we'll be back when it comes to that step, we'll be back because the yuca is simple too. So we'll be back when this is done in 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So while your bacalao is cooking, I want to do this little step right here. Let's do it quickly because I want to get this done. Alright, so first the onions, the red and the white onions, but if you only have white onions or you just only have red onions, it makes no difference. You can make it like that. I like it mixed, so. And extra virgin olive oil. And vinegar. I'm adding the whole thing. Put that aside. And salt, not too much. A little sprinkle. Alright, and I'm sorry, something just dropped in the pantry and I'm dying. Okay, so with your hands, clean hands of course, coat all the vinegar and the oil and the vinegar and the salt together. Alright, make sure everything is marinated. Because we're going to put this aside. And when the yuca is done and the bacalao is done and I plate everything, I'm going to put this in the pan for like maybe 5 minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes. You want to have still a little crunch to it, you understand? But this is to add on top of the yuca, alright? I don't think I'm going to add all these onions, but it's always good to make extra. You never know. So, we'll be back. Okay, so it's almost done. Well, it is done. And make sure that the sauce get nice and thick, as you can see. I try to put the light so you can see it. And now you want to add some of the onions that, not onions, peppers that I had that was sliced. I do this towards the very end because I don't want it to get like very soft. I want to have that like towards the end for it to have like a little crunch to it. Alright, so you want to stir this up. Cook it for like maybe another 3 minutes, but you don't want to overcook it because you want this in your bacalao for it to look nice, and not only that, for you can have a little crunch to it. Alright, so we're gonna cook this for another 3 minutes and then shut it right off. Like I said, don't overcook it, okay? You want it nice and whole like that, okay? Okay, so since everything is done, I'm gonna do my onions. Okay, and it's been marinating with the oil, vinegar, and a little salt. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not gonna overcook this. I'm only gonna let it cook for about like maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So that way it could still. Okay, so like I said, 3 to 5 minutes, do your onions, and I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be plated next. Okay, so here we have the white rice and the bacalao. I added 3 cherry tomatoes on the side for when I take a picture, it'll look nice and presentable. But as you can see, very nice. The bacalao tastes very good. Everything is looking very beautiful here. So this is plate 1, and I'm going to show you plate 2, which is the main tutorial, which is the yuca bacalao together. Okay, but I just want to show it with white rice in case for those that don't like the yuca. I just want to show you a little bit of my bacalao. You can eat it this way with white rice or with the yuca, which I will show you next. So this is the second plate. We got here bacalao, and we got here the yuca. I drizzled just a little bit of olive oil. I put salt and pepper to it, just a little bit though. And we got here the onions. As you can see that I only cooked it for 5 minutes, and it really tastes good. You could even taste the vinegar of the onions when it was marinating all that time while everything else was being done. So yeah, so this is basically the dish for today. So I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope everybody liked my video, share it, and subscribe. And I hope, like I said, you have a good night. Have a good day.